Isn't it interesting how the songs that you put the most effort in and love the most don't get as much attention as the songs that you barely did anything with? Why is that? Let's talk about that. I think the number one reason is that you don't know your audience. Most artists want to make something that they feel first, and that's completely valid. But a lot of times, the art that they could be making would resonate with their audience way more. So you have a decision to make. Do you want to create something that potentially develops a smaller audience, but a more tight knit audience that is aligned to exactly how you feel and what you resonate with? Or would you prefer to develop an audience that has more reach and seems to be way more interested at a larger scale? What you think is a great song to yourself might not translate to the people in the audience. Maybe there's a way to go back and refine that and make your songs that you love making more accessible to the audience that likes your other stuff. I tell people all the time that you need to experiment and make a lot of different kinds of songs and see which ones do best. But ultimately, it has to be something that you love doing, because otherwise you won't do it long enough to matter. If it's a hobby, you don't have to balance anything. You just make whatever you want. But if you want to reach an audience, if you want to grow a career in the music business, you have to balance those things. You could be a niche style artist. You don't have to be the popular kid out there. Like you could just make whatever you want. You could just take the data and kind of refine your strategy a little bit over time. There's something nice about being free of this thing that tells you that you have to make the best thing ever in your opinion only. You can make songs dedicated to sync licensing and getting your songs placed on television shows and things like that. You might want to make a different kind of song than the one that you're making now. Why not do both? What if you want to tour, but you have all these low energy style songs that don't translate to hyping up a crowd? All I'm saying is that you could be happy knowing that it's okay to do something a little different every now and again and see how it goes. Knowing what your audience wants and how to provide that for them is an incredible advantage. You could still make other music besides that you love making, but with the benefit of having an audience. Has this ever happened to you? Has the song that you've liked the least gotten the most attention, and the one that you love the most and that's your baby gotten no attention? Nobody cares? Let me know in the comments.